Hello everyone, welcome back to ByBare. I'm Stephanie. In this video, we're going to focus on building your own AM routine. I can't stress enough when it comes to building your regimen, how you need to look at your lifestyle as well as your own personal budget. Keep in mind, we all have different skins, we all have different levels of sensitivity, and skincare and how our skin reacts to products is different across the board. So first off, let's talk about cleansers. When you wake up in the morning, you need to wash your face. I understand that there are people that just don't want to deal with it. My face is not dirty, I don't have any makeup on, why should I wash my face? Well, you went to bed the prior night with all your skincare products. You may have been tossing and turning, you have the dust in this environment in your room, in your bedroom that you sleep in, your face is on the pillow, all kind of stuff is already sitting on your face. Plus you're going to hop into the shower to take a shower, so why not just wash your face at the same time? You do not need to spend a lot of money when it comes to finding a good basic cleanser. This is my favorite AM cleanser. It's a Korean brand. It's called Sum 37. It's the Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick. It's just a stick, and I twist it up, I apply it to the four corners of my face, and I wash my face with it. It's extremely gentle. It hydrates my skin, doesn't make me break out. It's completely natural. It just works very well. This is my trusted morning and also evening cleanser that never lets me down. It's by Neutrogena, and it is the Transparent Facial Bar. It's very inexpensive. I always get the box that has 3 of these in it. The reason why I love this bar soap so much is it washes everything off your face. We're talking nothing is left on your face. Now, if you try this and say, that might be a little bit too drying for me, or that just is not going to work for me. This is, a Korean brand, or the ways to get this in your hands is, it's just not feasible at this time. Another recommendation, Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Cleanser. That's a really great one as well. Cerve line is really great as well. It's just basic cleansers to wash the face in the morning. And also Johnson & Johnson's all-purpose cleanser. That one is very gentle. It's great if you have a high sensitivity to products. It really cleans your skin well, and it will not dry you out. So those are a couple of options for you. So what you saw in my AM routine is after I wash my face, I exfoliate my face. I exfoliate my face every single day in the morning. I choose to do it in the morning because I use my Clarisonic at night. Think of it in the sense of a man who washes his face in the morning, he shaves his face. When you shave your face, you're exfoliating your face. You're taking off the dead skin cells, the new fresh skin is exposed. It's the same theory when it comes to exfoliating. Constantly getting that cell turnover and the cell renewal. When it comes to an exfoliator, this is another category where you do not need to spend a lot of money. I recommend the Skinfood. It's about, I think this is about $10. It might be a little bit more. I do recommend the Exfolikate, but Exfolikate is a little bit up there in price. So that's something where we need to talk about is your budget. So if this is out of your budget, Exfolikate. If Skinfood is out of your budget as well as out of your reach, you don't want to have to order it online, then the Burts Citrus Facial Scrub is perfect. So step 1 is to wash your face. Step 2 is to exfoliate. Step 3 is now tone your face. So here is another category where you do not need to spend a lot of money. First, let's talk about how are you going to apply your toner. Now, I use cotton pads, so let's talk quickly about that. People like to use the Shiseido. I use the Daiso cotton pad, the one that I get from my dollar store, my Japanese dollar store. And then there's these from Target. These are the cotton ovals. Try to look for cotton that is not thick in texture. These pads are great because when you apply the toner, it's not going to absorb most of the product. It's going to sit and then allow you to put it on your face. So for me, when it comes to cotton, you do not need to spend the $9.50 on Shiseido. You don't need to spend the $20 on Clé de Peau or Chanel brand or any of that other expensive cotton. I am perfectly fine by these that I get from the dollar store. They don't absorb a lot of product. That's more important to me. Now let's talk about toner. In my routine, my AM toner is the Neutrogena Pore Refiner. If you have this toner or you start using this toner and you realize, ooh, it's maybe a little bit too strong for me, you will build up a tolerance to this toner. So maybe introduce it once, twice a week into your daily routine. Believe me, it works. Some other alternatives, if you don't want to go that route, is there's the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel. This is the towelettes. I use these when I travel, but it does come in a big bottle size like this. You can get the Dickinson's toner I've seen it at Walgreens, it's at Target. It's a very affordable brand. It is an oil controlling it says towelettes. It's an oil controlling witch hazel, and it also says a pore refining toner on it as well. However, it does not tighten your pores like the Neutrogena. So keep that in mind. If budget is not really an issue to you and you don't want to kind of go that witch hazel, that stronger route maybe of the Neutrogena Pore Refining, I recommend just sticking with the toner that is gentle for your skin. The best gentle toner that I really love, and I'm almost out of it, it's by the brand Nuxe Paris, and it's the Gentle Toning Lotion for your face and eyes, and this has rose petals. I use this toner after I do my masks. My masks that I use are, you know, fairly active. So I use this toner because it just calms my skin and brings it back. If I try to use an active toner with it, that's just too much. So this is a good option for you if you are looking just for a gentle toner that's, I would say, non-active. Some other choices I recommend is to use some sort of a rose water spray. This is the Heritage Store Rose Petals Rose Water. This is pure rose water. It's very gentle. This is actually fairly well known in the beauty community. You would just spray it on. You can let it just sink in. You can pat it on, and it works really well. It's very gentle for you. I get mine off of Amazon. The last one I recommend is by Badescu. They have a great line of toners in general, depends on your skin type, but just a basic gentle toner that covers everything and does the job on a daily basis. It's their facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This bottle is 4 ounces and it costs $7. So this is a great option too. Again, you don't have to spend a lot on the cotton. You got your cotton choices, and then now you have a couple of options when it comes to having a good basic toner to get the residue off your face. Get any extra stuff, any extra dirt, any extra stuff that the cleanser might have forgotten to take off your face. Now for step 4. This is an extra step that I do as a preventative measure. Now this step might not pertain to you at all, so you can skip it if you like, but it just depends on what your skin needs are. What is something that you want to correct or to help prevent? In my case, it is hyperpigmentation. So my next step, as you saw in my regimen, is to apply my Murad Rapid Age Repair Brightening Serum. This is a step in which I can start attacking those dark marks and also areas in which I already know, oh, a pimple is already gone, I'm going to get a dark mark. Let me start applying some product there. I'm adding this step in right after I tone is because my pores are open. The pores are open. I want this to penetrate deep in there. The next step in my routine is to apply an essence. If you want to include an essence into your skincare regimen, where I suggest you stick with a Korean essence, and I'll tell you the reason why. There are US essences now that just started coming out into the market from like companies like Lancôme and Estée Lauder. They started this. So I'd rather be with the leader of the group than to be with everyone else that's just now starting out into the market. So I recommend to stick with a Korean essence. Now my morning one is by Misha, and this is Time Revolution First Treatment Essence. This is a great essence to try. This is often compared to the SK2, the Japanese essence. That one is like the Mac Daddy of essences. It really makes your skin glow. It is expensive, so if you are on a budget, I don't recommend that one. The other one I recommend if you want to use that one as your morning as well as your PM one is by the Korean brand Secret Key. That one, like I did mention in my previous empties video, I just finished that one for evening. That one is a good basic starting essence if you're just kind of easing into the essence world. That essence is a great one to start adding into your routine. It's very gentle and it will get your skin kind of, you know, ready to start getting used to the qualities that the essence will bring and the benefits for your skin. The next step in the routine is to hydrate your skin. This is my liquid gold. You saw me apply it in my routine. It's the Hada Labo lotion. This is something that I suggest you do spend the money on. It is under $20, so it is affordable still. I just consider it just that extra dose of hydration. If you didn't want to do the lightening serum and the essence and the hydration lotion, if you wanted to kind of cut that out of your regimen, right after you tone your face, then you would jump into the repair section. This is where a serum will come into play. So I'm just going through right now all of my serums, all of my serum samples at the moment, along with a facial serum. I also include this next step as a repair, an anti-aging, a preventive step as well. A lot of people tend to use some sort of an antioxidant on their face, whether it's a vitamin C serum, vitamin C cream. That tends to be the most popular AM antioxidant. Now, I prefer to do vitamin C in the evening, so in my PM routine, I'll explain the reason why. So for me, my AM antioxidant repairing preventative measure is to use my rosehip oil. So think of using some sort of an antioxidant on your skin to protect your skin. Think of it in a sense of when you leave your home and then you have all the outside elements, whether it's rain, the sun, the wind, dust, pollution, everything. With the antioxidants, it helps your skin protect itself and fight off those elements as they start to get on your skin. So that's why it's good to have some sort of an antioxidant in your morning routine. I'm not going to forget about the eyes. I double up on my eye cream. So I do use eye serum in the morning and I use an eye serum at night. And then I put my eye cream on top of the eye serum. This eye serum that I'm currently using right now, and I'm almost done with it, it's by Clinique. It's just their All About Eyes serum. I do recommend an eye cream. You don't have to double up with the serum and an eye cream if you don't wish. Skin that's on underneath our eye area is much thinner than what's on the rest of our face. So, I mean, you don't have to. The theories are different on whether or not an eye cream actually works. The earlier that you start on an eye cream, the better. As far as I'm concerned, if you're old enough to drive, you are old enough to use eye cream. You're that young, you don't have to start off with an eye cream that is for anti-aging. There's plenty of eye creams out there in the drugstore. Even with Neutrogena, for example, there's one with Burts Bees as well that just says hydration. So that's just perfect. Anything just to apply some sort of hydration underneath your eyes is a good start. Right after you do your repair, your anti-aging step, your last and final step should always be sunscreen. So what I'm using right now is by Shiseido, and it is their SPF 35 lotion. Now, this is the step that is grossly overlooked by people. I feel that there is a lot more options out there as far as finding sunscreen that will not be heavy in texture, will not be greasy on the skin, and also will sink right in and not create a white cast on the face. That is very important to me. So my favorite sunscreen brand comes from the drugstore, and it's by the brand Ocean Potion. Majority of their sunscreens are physical sunscreens, meaning that once the rays hit, it's going to bounce right off. So that's perfect. So try to find sunscreens that has a high percentage of physical protection. So you're looking for titanium dioxide, you're looking for zinc oxide. Those are going to be your best defense as far as to protect yourself when you're out in the sun. This one happens to be the Anti-Skin Aging Quick Dry SPF 70. This is what I use for all over my body. Now, this is the one that I use specifically for my face. The SPF 45 Face Lotion. It's sweat resistant, it's water resistant. So this will not get into your eyes. It will not sting your skin. It's made specifically for sensitive skin. Best of all is it has a high protection of physical sunscreen. It's straight up zinc. So right when the rays hit you, boom, it's going to bounce right off. So it's a white cream like this. I'm just going to apply some of that on my skin. Now it looks scary because it's white. Once you rub that in, it's going to instantly absorb into your skin and no white cast. That's why I really like this. It's like a travel size I picked up in the travel size section. And this is the Cool Dry Touch Sport SPF 50. It has vitamin D added to it, so that's why I wanted to try that one. So they have, again, all different types of formulas, all different types of textures. The one for the face I think is fabulous. You can put it on your ears, you can put it on babies, you can put it on your kids. It's for all ages, it's for all skin types, and it's a really good level of protection for you. So I think for a really high level of sun protection and just something that is a little bit more mass market and produced, you cannot go wrong with the sunscreens from Ocean's Potions. So that's it. Those are my recommendations to assist you in building your own AM skincare routine. Let's just do a quick recap. But we're going to do it based on a beginner's, intermediate, and advanced level. So who would fall into the beginner's category? Whether it's your budget, time, doesn't matter. You just want the basics. So you're the beginner. That I recommend you wash your face, you tone your face, and you put on your sunscreen. 3 steps, done, out the door. Who would be at intermediate level? That somebody is, again, you're interested about your skin, but you maybe have a little bit more time or maybe a little bit more income to maybe kind of help pull in a couple of other steps into your skincare routine. So I recommend you wash your face, you tone your face, you put in as a 3rd step some sort of an anti-aging repair product. So that could be in the form of a serum or it could be in the form of an antioxidant facial oil. And then the 4th step would be sunscreen. So that's an intermediate. And then advanced is me. You want to do all the steps. So I first recommend, if you haven't already watched it, go watch my AM routine. That's showing you what an advanced person would be. Advanced person would be you wash your face, you tone your face. 3rd step would be your antioxidant or your repair step in the form of a serum or antioxidant facial oil. And then your 4th step would be hydration. So that would be in the form of either the liquid gold lotion that I used, and it could also be the essence. And then your 5th step would be your sunscreen. Or you can do all the steps that I do. You take your pick. At the end of the day, you know what's best for you. You know your lifestyle, you know your time frame, you know your budget. Pick and choose what works for you. But whatever you do, stick with it. Let me know what you're doing. If you need any help, you need any assistance, you have additional questions, or you have concerns, please leave them as comments for me down in the down bar. I'm here to help you. I've been getting some great feedback on this skin series, and it makes me feel good that people are actually starting to really take the time and take the energy into really getting their skin in check. So I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening, and don't forget to wash your face tonight. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!